was in June 2013 that I published the book, and I had no idea then how much writing a book would change my life, my professional work life and my volunteer interests. So I'm presenting at conferences of professionals in palliative care and hospice services. I'm speaking with seniors at seniors' homes and in retirement homes. I've had the great privilege of lecturing to students in palliative medicine and remind them how important it is to communicate with their patients who are dying and their loved ones, and to remember that life and death are part of a continuum, and that their role is not just to heal but also to ease the journey through the end-of-life experiences. I've really enjoyed all these different opportunities to speak with people, and I committed during the first year of having the book out there to accept every invitation to speak that came up. I wanted to discover what I could do well and what I really enjoyed doing. People who read my book have been saying how powerful it is to share our stories, because in that sharing we feel a sense of comfort in knowing that we're not alone with our grief and loss. More recently, in fact in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be doing a webinar, which is a new experience for me, speaking to a national group of older adults about what it's like to go through the bereavement process and how to move forward in one's life after going through a great loss. I'm also starting to broaden out my conversations about loss to include, for example, in a recent newsletter, I'm speaking of planning the party that you'll never attend, the importance of ensuring that you have named an executor, that you've prepared a will, that you've perhaps left some instructions about what kind of funeral service, what kind of death rites you would, memorial service you would like to have. And people have written back to me and said, thank you for writing about that. My husband and I decided this weekend that we are going to go out and have our will prepared. And others have more sadly written to me and said, I wish that I had thought about that ahead of time. My husband just died and he left no will. He didn't name me as an executor. I'm the second wife, and it is so hard for me to sort things out. And the next newsletter I'm doing will be on supporting employees through grief and loss in the workplace. So all of these new experiences, I think, have really showed me that the aspect of talking about grief and loss and sharing our stories, when I can have real conversations, interactive discussions, do workshops with people, is the best way for me to be able to continue to tell my story and to be able to share my experiences with others who are also going through grief and loss. So if you have a story to tell, I hope you will write it out and share it with others. It's very, very important that we do that.